Hi everyone, welcome into this week's My Weekly CBS Fix. I hope you had a wonderful week, and I'm sure you are enjoying presently a wonderful Thursday, a day off in which you can prepare for the upcoming Shabbos. In this week's Parshas Vayishlach, so Jacob, our forefather, is getting ready to meet his wicked brother Eisav, and he sends a prayer to Hashem, and he says, "Please save me from the hand of my brother, from the hand of Eisav." Now, this needs a little explanation. Rashi tells us that he meant, why does it have to say twice, from the hand of my brother, from the hand of Eisav? He only has one brother, should have been obvious. So Rashi says that Jacob was saying, save me from the hand of my brother, but he doesn't act like my brother, he actually acts like Eisav, the wicked person. So we wanted to share another idea along the same lines, that our enemies in general sometimes act like our brothers. They'll love us, they'll intermarry with us, and at the same time then they eventually turn on us. It's kind of like a progression. Sometimes they'll love us and they'll be our best friends, and then unfortunately reality sets in and they can turn on us and become our enemies. And we have to know that about our enemies, that sometimes, and Hashem actually takes many years till that ugly head of anti-Semitism will possibly arouse. But nevertheless, it's inevitable, as the Torah tells us, that sometimes they'll act loving towards us and they'll seem like to be our best friends and they'll seem to be brother-like, but afterwards they can turn on us. We have to be very, very careful about that. And unfortunately, today, it's gotten to the point where we have to even be wary about our own actual brothers, not just an expression that people who are not Jewish act like they're our brothers, but our actual own brothers today, that there are many Jews that are anti-Torah. And Eisav was the epitome of someone who was anti-Torah. We know that Jacob struggled with the Sar Shel Eisav, with the officer of Eisav, his angel. And the commentaries ask, why did the angel fight with Jacob? Why didn't he fight with Abraham and Isaac? And the answer is that Abraham and Isaac stood for something that Jacob didn't stand for. Abraham stood for kindness. Eisav has no problem with doing kindness. Isaac stood for prayer, no problem to pray. But Jacob stood for learning Torah and for a life of Torah. And that, the enemy of Jacob, which is Eisav, that already he can't stand for. And when people battle our right to learn Torah, whether it's Jewish people, whether it's non-Jewish people, whether it's our actual brothers, as is going on today, that people are waging war against us, living a life of Torah Judaism. Here in Israel, it's happening, unfortunately. So that, unfortunately, that is Jacob's prayer: save me from the hand of my brother, the hand of Eisav. Meaning sometimes, unfortunately, Jewish people can sink so low that even they can be an enemy of Torah. And it should be our own prayer, and we have to start praying for that. And we have to pray that Hashem allows us to continue studying Torah. But one way we can take action, that we should be able to continue to live religiously according to how we do, is to actually act upon it and to continue to go learn Torah. So let this video hopefully be a start, but then certainly hit the books, ask your rabbis questions, and come closer to Hashem like that. And like that, our religious freedom will continue. Thank you for listening. Have a wonderful, wonderful Shabbos.